Hello guys and welcome to today's take. This is J2TheM. To my left hand side, or right hand side as you're seeing it, is Mr. ShemsH.
Hello, hello,
And
hello.
to my left hand side, as you guys are seeing it, is Mr. Raizem93.
Raizem.
And if you haven't been here before, today's take is where we just chat absolute shit for an unprecedented amount of time and have a laugh whilst doing it. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We've got the wonderful Casey's here, Mr. Patat, Cornholio's here, Stream Elements is here as well, allegedly. Okay,
Yeah.
so how you doing, boys?
Doing good. Can't complain.
Raisin,
I'm amazing.
you're amazing, are you?
I'm amazing. Yeah,
Oh, that's
I'm
great.
good. I'm good.
That's great. That's great. So, I mean, it's been a while, boys. I've just checked when we last did a video. It was approximately 62 days ago.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It was too long. We
Yeah,
need to do this more often.
you know, we've all been tied up with IRL shit and just been trying to get our schedules together has been quite the challenge, but we're all free right now,
Yeah.
so we thought, fuck it,
Yeah.
let's do a pod. It's been a while. So I'm sure you've all been aware that the fucking coronavirus. Oh my god, what's going on with my phone? There we go. The yeah, so obviously, as you're aware, the coronavirus has sort of taken over all the news at the moment. So we're going to get the nasty shit out of the way nice and early, and then we can move on to the fun stuff. But one of the things the UK posted today, Sky News is the source for this, and the logic they're going with is that it's probably going to be something that herd immunity for the community is going to be something that's going to end up protecting us all before they're able to make a vaccine, which means that they're saying around 60% of the population will need to become infected and then get better before it can start to... What's happening in your guys' countries with it, Jamie?
Well, currently all schools in all of Norway are shut down. A lot of jobs have closed as well. And now slowly but surely they're closing down, more and more stuff. So they just put out today actually that everybody's been to Oslo for more than 24 hours since I think it's the 27th of February has to go into a 2-week quarantine at home.
In Oslo?
Yep. Basically everybody who's there's some parts of Norway doing it. So everybody there who's been to Oslo for more than 24 hours has to go into a home quarantine. Jeez. Since I live in Oslo, I don't have to, but I'm gonna have to go into a quarantine when Linda gets home because everybody who has been traveling outside of Denmark, Sweden, and Norway as well has to go into a 2-week quarantine. So there's a lot of quarantines, a lot of stocks and everything, just shit happening.
Jesus. And Norway's got quite a few cases, hasn't it, for such a small country?
Yeah, I'll check real quick what we're at.
You've got more than the UK and a much smaller population, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because we're only 5.5 million in Norway, and we currently have 933 infected, 132 new today, and 1 death.
Jesus. What about you, Raze? What's happening in Sweden?
I mean, the Swedes have been pretty chill about it. Even though we have I think we have the same amount of. I'm trying to find it
because I'm pretty sure both of you guys were above us on the counts.
Yeah, I was quite sure about that as well. But I mean, the difference between Norway and Sweden is the Swedes are not doing anything. The only thing we did was shutting off all the events like sports events and all that.
That's what's happening here
like,
now. Because originally, right, listen to this. So I was thinking about this earlier. So the Premier League was like, listen, what we're going to do is we're just going to play all the games behind closed doors. It's fine. Like, because obviously they still want to rake in the money from like the TV rights and stuff.
Yeah.
But now, as soon as like a manager's got it and a couple of players are like, right, all the fixtures, we've got to protect the players. But they weren't bothered like when it could still make them money. Yeah. They were more interested in keeping the fixtures going for the financial gain.
Yeah, but that's the problem as well. Like all the sports teams are losing so much money because of this.
Massively. But you just draw it out. Just postpone the Euros till next year. What was we
Yeah.
having in 2021? Friendlies? Fuck, dude. Just postpone it for 12 months.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Do you know what I mean? It's one of my friends at work was saying, "What's more important, sport or fucking life?" And I was like, "Football's pretty important, you know." But at the end of the day, if everybody's fucking dead, there's going to be nobody to play or even watch football. So you've got to prioritise, haven't you? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
On-
so
Sweden has no death so far. I think we did. There was an old man or woman that died.
Raise your mic was clicking, just FYI. So if 60% of, I'm guessing that would go for the rest of the world as well. But if you get around just over half of the people infected and recovered, then the likeliness that they've got more immunity to it and then can't be passed would be much better, right? Oh, look at the chat. Just blame James.
Yeah. Hashtag blame James.
I mean, the fact that I did have flu-like symptoms around a month and a half ago and just got over it, kind of. It's not the point, all right? Jamie's got it now, and Raizem's due to get it, okay?
No.
Shall we go and visit him, Jamie, and give it him?
Yeah, I'll come over and cough at you.
Yeah, it's not like it's like a in your
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Just
Well, that's the thing actually, because of how my mom's been treated and everything, I've been like super paranoid about actually getting it.
yeah.
So I keep doing like the things that because during my last stream, if you saw that, Potato sent me a link to like stuff you should do to check yourself if you have the symptoms.
Not
of
the
it, or
holding
if
breath
you...
one.
Yeah.
Apparently that's not true. I did that as well.
Really? Well,
Could you not? Could
I've
you
not
not hold
heard.
your breath for 10 seconds?
Oh, of course I
I
could.
was going to say, I imagine you, being the colossus that you are, could hold it for around 3 minutes.
Oh God, no.
Go on.
But I'm not scared at all of the coronavirus.
All right, hard man.
Well, I mean,
It's not us. Listen, it's not going to be us. It's going to be the old people in your life,
Yeah.
and the old people who live around you that are going to be dead. Let's face it. That's how it's going to go. It
Yeah.
will. If they catch it, they will more than likely die because one,
Yeah.
they're old and their immune systems are weak.
Oh
and,
yeah,
you
I know. My grandma's been in a home quarantine, like put herself into a home quarantine for the last month.
Hmm. But if somebody
And
in a house,
29, thank you so much for the follow, mate. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
does she live
Oh,
in
damn.
does she live in a home, like in an old person's home, or has she got a house?
No. She lives by herself.
So she's fine then.
Yeah,
Does she keep getting deliveries to her house for the food and stuff?
I think she just stocked up.
Mate, absolute hoarder. What a legend.
Yeah.
What an absolute
do you guys stock up?
Nah.
little bit. I've got like big bags of rice and a freezer full of food. As long as the electric don't go off, we're good.
That
And
was
then
that was the thing,
beans,
because
soup.
yesterday was when officially all of the schools in Norway closed down, and I had to, on my way to work, I had to stop by or was thinking I was going to stop by the store to buy something to drink and some
Closed.
shit. No, it wasn't closed. It was open. But the thing was that there was queues of people with like shopping trolleys
Oh, yeah.
full of absolutely everything from the entrance of the store throughout the entire store, between all the aisles and everything,
Yeah,
to the cashiers.
brilliant.
So there was, I overheard a couple saying they've been standing in a queue for a couple of hours. Last I heard was a friend of mine who had been there, and somebody in front of him in queue had been standing in queue for 5 hours.
People are bonkers, aren't they? Like you just see round the world, people are emptying the stocks of toilet roll.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
crazy. It's absolutely mental. I understand why people are stocking up now, but it's kind of like too late to stock up.
The thing that kind of confuses me is, all right, I get that people want to stock up, but why are you stocking up with so much toilet paper? I mean, worst case scenario, you're going to be in somewhat of a quarantine for the next couple of months, but you got people stocking up for the next 15 to 20 years.
Yeah, there was a picture of one guy, wasn't there, in Costco? He had 2
Yeah.
trolleys full of massive packs of toilet roll. He
I
must
mean,
have had like 6,000 toilet rolls in his 2 baskets. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, that was actually like somebody sent me Snapchat yesterday as well of how it looked in the like liquor store in Norway.
Yeah.
Like obviously we have one chain of liquor stores that sells everything.
It's the same
So-
here in Sweden.
Yeah, so anything stronger than like regular beer, you have to buy there. And literally everything was raided. There wasn't a single bottle left.
Christ.
So people want to drink.
People want to get
people want to drink.
wankered.
That's...
Yeah, because like they're like, well, I'm off school, I'm off work. Let's just get pissed. Let's just have a good time. The more we get drunk, the more days will pass. Hopefully, coronavirus will be defeated before I'm sober again. You know what I mean? Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Is that because the hand disinfectors are like empty in the stores?
Yeah.
They're also sold out here as well.
I mean, with what liquor costs in Norway, that's the worst fucking thing you could do. Jesus Christ.
Did you see that one guy in Belgium that was, I think it was Belgium, licking his hand and then wiping it down the handrail back and forth on the train?
Yeah.
Fucking psychopath. He got arrested. I was like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, they've been talking about that here as well. Like, if you get put into quarantine and you break it, like you'll be fined a couple of 1,000 kroners.
If you break the quarantine?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean when they've put you in the hospital and shit? You don't mean on the...
No, home when the hospital was sent you home for quarantine there.
Oh, for 2 weeks after.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? When they're saying self-isolation and they're trusting you, it's like, well, people are fucking morons, so...
Yeah, they really are.
They really will just go out and spread it. Did you hear about that one guy? I don't know whether this was true or not. I heard it at work, but he was in Japan and he'd found out he'd got it and he was like, you know what? I'm going to go bar hopping and spread this fucking virus. Fuck 'em.
Oh my God.
And he just was going from bar to bar, shaking people's hands, drinking with them, sipping from their drinks.
Well, I don't understand that, but apparently that's quite a thing with like multiple diseases. Like people get it and then they think, well, I have it, so why shouldn't everybody else?
Yeah. Just
Like,
fucking
there was
rude.
a period around 2012 or something as well, where there was like a massive Reddit for people who were HIV positive
Oh, yeah.
and purposely went out and gave it to other people.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
Have you
like,
seen?
yeah.
Have you seen now? While we're on to HIV, they've actually came up with. There's 2 people that have been effectively cured of it now. 2 cases of it being cured, and they've also, obviously, you're already aware, they've got drugs now that stop people from passing it from person to person, haven't they? You can take this medication now where it stops making you pass it on. So, in reality, if everybody who's got it worldwide takes that medication, it will eventually die out in 2 generations.
Huh.
It's just making everybody that's... Because there's probably people alive, undoubtedly, 100%, there are people alive that have got it that aren't aware they've got it and are passing it on.
Yeah.
Just these male hoes that are just laying down their piece on a nightly basis to women, you know.
Jeez. Yeah.
And men, obviously. Whatever's your fancy. So, shall we move on to something a bit more light-hearted but still on topic?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So, one little opportunist from the UK, a cheeky boy, he made 9 quid off I think it was like a £1 bottle of sanitizer. He was charging them 50p per squirt of hand sanitizer, and the teachers found out and like they call it expulsion, but really they probably temporarily suspended him. Yeah, look, they sent him home early from school rather early on Wednesday morning. The coronavirus outbreak has caused the public to react in a number of different ways. Some people have decided to steer clear of crowded places and avoid any interaction. One thing I will, there's a precursor to this story that I already know about because I read it the other day, but the kid's dad called him a legend. He was like, what a legend. But come on,
wrong,
you can't punish him. Alan Sugar, you know, one of the richest men,
He's
he
a
would
smart kid.
yeah, he would go to school with like multi-packs of Coke and sweets and sell them on the schoolyard and make a mass profit from them. And that's how he started his empire. So while others have taken drastic measures and have been cautiously bulk buying toilet roll, soap and food in case they have to self-isolate, causing shops to run out of stock. But one teenage boy decided to seize this as an opportunity to make a little extra dough so he could buy some snacks. Mum of 7, Jenny Tompkins took to social media on Wednesday to explain how her teenage son, Oliver Cooper, had been caught charging his peers 50p each to use his hand sanitizer. Quickly, while we're on topic about 7 children, somebody says, what month are we on now? 3rd month. So how many more extra children are going to be born in December this year because everybody's been self-isolated?
Oh,
do you know what I mean? What are we going to do? We've watched everything on Netflix. The 13-year-old from Leeds, up north Leeds, had gotten in a spot of trouble for this at his school and subsequently been sent home. This was what I'd read. This is a picture of my teenage son just getting in. Oh, that's took me to Facebook. Let me just close that. Sorry about that, folks. Well, the little turd has been expelled from school for the day after being charging students 50p a squirt for hand sanitizer to protect themselves from the bloody coronavirus. It said something further down along the lines of, it doesn't help that his dad's called him a legend. Oh, here we go. She continued, very hard to discipline this behaviour when his dad phones him from work to call him a fucking legend.
But I think he's a legend as well. But I mean, there's always people that takes advantage of the situation.
Oh, certainly.
We had the same situation in Sweden when we had a drink called O'boy. I think you got it in Norway as well.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So O'boy is like a chocolate drink.
Oh, it's delicious.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. But people are not like thinking about it. But suddenly the company said, okay, we're running out of O'boy. You won't be able to buy it. And people were stocking up and selling them on like our eBay, the local eBay of Sweden. And
Swebay for the purposes.
Swebay. It costs like I think it was like a 1.2k thousand Swedish crowns. Oh,
what's up?
That's a lot.
Oh, sorry. I thought something happened then. You went, oh, like.
Yeah,
somebody had broke into your apartment again. Do you know what? That's what happens when you do a Scandinavian stream and don't let me come along.
Oh yeah.
I'm learning, all right.
I promise next time.
Jamie.
Also, just because we've forgotten to say it, Dean29, thank you so much for the host as well.
Oh, thanks, Dean. I didn't see that. My apologies.
And also,
Go on, you first.
No. You go.
Okay, so I am trying to learn Norwegian, as Jamie and Raizem are aware. Jamie, how good was that Norwegian that I genuinely wrote from memory in the chat? Was it good?
That was fucking good, man.
Did it make sense?
Yes.
I was literally making the sentence up from words that I'd learned from Duolingo. This is not a sponsorship, but please go and download Duolingo if you want to learn a language, because it will teach you the very bare minimum. And the fact of the matter is, it's been about a week since I did it, so everything I wrote in that message, I can't remember right now, Jamie.
Let's see. No, I'm trying to find it.
Can you remember anything
that I wrote?
Kvin, show off.
Kvin is girl, right?
Yeah, kvinna.
Good is boy.
Yeah.
Man is man. Shit.
Can you shape a sentence?
No, not right now. It's too late in the day. I need to. If I got on there for 5 minutes, I could. But I'm at the very basics right now. But I'm trying to learn a little bit of. And I'm sure if I learn Norwegian, you'd be able to understand me a little bit more, Raizem.
Yeah.
Than you do right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to learn to speak English though first, right?
Yep.
So, oh shit, I forgot to go back to the main. We've moved on to the next story, but police responds to report of a lion on the loose. Turns out to be a really big dog. So you can see here, this was the ass end of the dog.
Oh my god.
And people are a bit dumb, because if you just seen that, it's not... The mane would start higher up, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's he doing with his right leg? It's like underneath him, like crossed. Can you see that? That looks so odd. If it was more in line, I guess it'd look better. But
I mean, I gotta say though, the grooming of the dog is fucking brilliant. Like, if I had a dog like that, I would 100% do the same.
I think the hair's thrown me a little bit because, sorry, the leg, because it throws the hair out. If it was level, it'd probably look more legit. So, in a social media post from the station, it reported there had been multiple sightings of the animal in one area of the town. When they caught up with the lion, they were able to find it had been given a microchip, and after checking its details, found that they were in fact dealing with a doggo. Officers was then able to reunite the lion-looking pet with its owner. After posting a photo of the dog on social media, it's easy to see the confusion, with the dog's back half shaved to leave what resembles a mane around its head. Its tail had also been trimmed back, leaving only a bushy ball at the end, much like a lion's signature swish. The tweet racked up more than 6.7 thousand likes and 2,500 retweets, as many laughed at the very unique police call-out. One replied, the new dog fashion. A second commented, here we see the birth of a new meme. One simply asked, Simba? Ah, good. But not everyone saw the funny side. One wrote, it seems of the Leonberger breed, but some Resident has cut his hair like this to make the fool and annoy the poor animal. That's been translated from foreign language, sorry.
Yeah,
How
Jesus.
awful. Christ, that was so hard to read. So have you guys ever done any funny like things with your pets? Give them a funny haircut? Or?
Nah, I haven't really. See, I've only grown up with having cats, so you don't really groom them in the same way as you do dogs.
No. The only thing we do with Pip is she's got a really long bit of hair in the middle. And do you remember the dog in The Grinch had that, like, in one part of the movie, had like the straight up bit?
Yeah.
So because she's got that really long strand, I just do that. And she looks like she's walking around like a Teletubby, like with an aerial sticking out the back of her head. That's about it. Raizem, have you ever had pets?
I had a cat with my ex-girlfriend,
yeah.
but I don't think that I did something funny with it. I'm scared of cats, so that wasn't a good mix.
Pretty normal. I grew up with cats, so I'm pretty used to them. But now that I've been around a dog so much, when I go around a cat, I'm a little bit more cautious. Because you can't really trust a cat like a dog. I'll let Pip bite me.
Exactly.
I'll let Pip bite me full on, knowing that she won't hurt me. She can be snarling at me. When we're play fighting, she can be snarling at me, going, "Ah, ah," but she never bites me hard. She knows exactly what the pressure is. Whereas a cat will bite you and it will draw blood.
Oh yeah.
The worst part with cats
That's part of the
is,
charm,
like, if you're just sitting in the sofa or something and you're doing something and then all of a sudden a cat pops up at you from behind and scares the crap out of you.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Dogs don't really do that. They want to be around you all the time. Cats are quite independent.
Yeah, exactly. They're easier to predict.
Yeah, dogs are a lot more, you can, especially your own dog, you can read it a lot more. But even with your own cat, they can be unpredictable. Because my friend who's a paramedic, he told me a few stories, and he said when he's been to properties where there are dog owners, there could be an old person that died, and then their neighbour calls up and said there's a funny smell coming from our neighbours. And so they send the paramedics and the police out, and the paramedics get there, and it's an old dead person, and the dog is laid dead next to them, the body untouched.
Oh god.
Yeah, the dogs are loyal, right?
Yeah.
Dogs won't.
Yeah.
But then flip it on the other side, and they've gone to places where it's like an old lady who's got like cats, and they've been dead for weeks, and they go in, and all the cats are alive, very hungry and a little bit skinny. But you go in, and the face of the dead person has been eaten by the cats.
Yeah.
They eat all the soft, fleshy pieces because cats are survival. Cats don't have a loyalty to you. If you've got a cat that you've had for 10 years, and your neighbour starts putting salmon at the back door, the cat will then become your neighbour's cat. It will go there for food because it's being fed back. Whereas your dog, regardless of how nice someone is to it, it will come back to you all the time because dogs are very loyal animals.
Yeah.
Very loyal. Like, honestly, you could, like, I trust my dog, like, with my life. I would let her be, like, snarling in my face, knowing she won't bite my face. But she just won't. She's playing. She wouldn't dare hurt. Dogs don't hurt people on purpose, especially their owners. Yeah. They'll defend their owners, don't get me wrong. But so, should we move on to the next story?
Yeah.
Paige says, I've grown up with cats and dogs, and they all try to kill me continuously by getting in my way and tripping me over.
Pip does that as well. She's always under your feet. So, here's Raizem. This is one for you, Beans. It's about the sauna. Do you want to take this one, Raiz? Can you read it?
What do you mean with the sauna?
Because
that's Finnish.
I thought it was Swedish.
Nah, that's Finnish.
Is it?
Yeah.
Am I just being dumb, or is it always Swedish?
It's always been Finnish.
Oh man, maybe I've been misinformed, or I'm just genuinely. Maybe I'm just genuinely stupid. But I always thought sauna was Swedish.
No.
Sauna's the Finnish.
Well, there's the description for me in the title. Man issues warning after dumb J2TheM. Mistakes almost kills everyone in the sauna. A man who attempted to heat up the sauna in his gym made an oversight, which resulted in everyone running out wheezing and coughing and dry heaving. He said his eyes started burning and his lungs felt like they were on fire. Do you guys go in the sauna? I personally love a sauna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I think the most of Swedes are loving it.
Mate, I read somewhere that it's a really high percentage in reduction in fatalities if you use the sauna 4 times a week.
Yeah.
Like, it reduces your potential to have, like, heart disease, strokes,
Damn.
lung disease. Good for your skin.
helps you clean out your body. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flushes you out, doesn't it? It
Exactly.
sweats all the
Yeah.
toxins out. Like I'll do 15 minutes in a sauna, and you get out, and like when you get out, you're like literally shaking because your body's like, fucking hell, that's too hot. But then like after 10 minutes, you're like, oh man, that was great. You know,
Yeah.
once you've got a little bit of water back in your system. Honestly, if I could, that would
Or a
be
beer.
or a beer. Personally, the one thing, if you was to ask me, James, what's the one thing that you would have in your house? Listen, unlimited budget. Go on, put whatever you
Yeah.
want in there. First, sauna. Second, it would be hot tub / swimming pool.
Yeah.
Those would be, but a sauna would be number one because of I feel so good after it. Go on, Ray.
For me, it would be the same, but just flipped around. So a hot tub first, then a sauna.
Raisin's
Yeah.
gonna say a hot chick on, yeah. Predictable
A
Raisin.
hot chick, a hot tub,
Unlimited
and then
babes.
a sauna.
Go on. What was you gonna say, Rais? What was you actually gonna say?
I mean, I would never choose anything over a bathtub or a hot tub.
Yeah.
Really?
I need to have it. Like, if I'm buying a new apartment or something, that's like, I need to have it. Otherwise, I won't move in.
Oh my god.
Really?
For real?
I'm taking a bath like 3 times a day.
What?
Do you have a bath in your apartment, Jamie? Or just a
No,
shower?
I haven't had a bath since I was.
Thought I could smell something.
No, I haven't had a bath at home, at least at my mother's place, since I was 14.
God damn. The bath is so. If you're feeling shitty, just a boiling hot bath,
Oh,
some
yeah.
Epsom
It is
salts,
nice.
some relaxing. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think. You know, like the lava, not lava, but you put the soap in. Bubble bath. That's it.
Yeah.
You put the bubble bath in, and oh goddamn, T Bacon's here. Hello, T Bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Sebastian
Hello, man.
H says, "Shut the fuck up, Jamie," with a heart. How rude.
How's it going, Seb? Nice
So,
to see you, man.
Let's get on with this story. So, a man who says he accidentally recreated a chemical weapon used in World War One in a sauna has been labelled a fucking idiot after owning up to the mistake. After a workout, the man says he decided to try out his gym sauna room and went in to find it practically full, with 5 other people already inside. He says he was barely sweating after 10-15 minutes and thought it would be a good idea to pour some water on the rocks. That's a normal thing, right?
Yeah.
Above the heating system to increase the temperature. Sticking to sauna etiquette, he made sure everyone else was happy for him to make the room a little hotter. He took a little wooden container from within the sauna and left the room to fill a bucket with water. Oh my god. From the pool. No. Chlorine.
Oh.
You need fresh cold water. Fucking idiot.
Bacon, thank you for the host, man.
The room got much hotter right away, he said. For some reason, my eyes started burning and my lungs felt like they were on fire.
Oh my
Everyone in the
God.
room started
for
wheezing and
sure.
coughing. We all rushed out to get out of the sauna. The door is pretty small and it was complete chaos. Everyone in the pool area was
Of
extremely
course.
confused as to why we all came flying out. We were wheezing and because all the chlorine would go in your eyes and
Yeah.
shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I tried to figure out what was going on and realised that the pool water is full of chlorine, you fucking moron. When I poured it on the rocks, the steam it created must have irritated our eyes. I mean, well done, fucking...
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Sure enough, after Googling around a bit when I got home, I realised what I essentially did was gas everyone in the sauna with chlorine, which is what was used in World War One as a chemical weapon.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Damn.
although some doubted whether what he had done had actually resulted in the creation of the chlorine gas, others were simply left far from impressed by his actions. One wrote, the origin story for one of those signs you read and think, what on earth happened to led to this? That led to this. A second replied, wow, this was so incredibly stupid, I had to read it out loud to my husband. Another commented, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've seen, heard, read about this week. You win.
I mean, it
Jesus
truly
Christ. Have you guys ever done anything really fucking stupid like that? Because I've got a story for you guys after.
is.
Do you want me to go first while you guys think?
Yeah, go first.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
think
go
about
ahead.
Okay,
this.
so I remember when we was about 10, 11 maybe? No. Would have been older. About 13.
Yeah.
It was my birthday and I had 3 of my pals for a sleepover party, fucking feast, all that good shit. And as lads do, you fucking fight, don't you? So
Yeah.
one of my mates was a boxer, one of my mates was a kickboxer, one of my other mates was the smallest out of all of us and didn't do nothing, and then there was
Yeah.
me. And so we was just like, fuck it, we're having a sleepover in our sleeping bags, grab your pillows, come on lads, let's fucking, who can knock the other lads out with the pillows?
Yeah.
And me being a fucking idiot, I'd left the pint glass on the floor, to the side of where my sleeping bag was, alongside the sofa. So it's sort of like pressed against the sofa. I clattered my mate around the face with the pillow. He stepped back, and let's use this pint glass for an example. His foot, Achilles heel, went down, pressed, shattered the glass, made it into a dagger, and went straight up. Imagine this is the Achilles heel. It went in and up into the Achilles heel.
Fucking hell.
It was pissing with blood. Luckily, we had a red carpet, so you couldn't see any blood. But he managed to hobble to the kitchen, and he had to have some like 40 stitches in his heel.
Oh.
How did you feel after that?
Well, we lied to my mom. We said that he stepped on the glass. My mom knows this now. We've told her since. But we said, all of us, the four of us, stuck to the story that he stepped on the glass that I'd left there accidentally. Obviously, he had to go to hospital and shit, like I said, and get the stitches. But fucking hell, man,
Jeez.
it was bad, and it was because once he got to the kitchen where it was like a tiled floor, it was just pouring. You could just see the blood.
Oh my god.
My mum called his mum. My mum went to the hospital with his mum. They got the stitches in. I said to my mum, I was like, because obviously as you do, you're concerned for your friend. And I was like, was he crying? And she was like, he wasn't crying. And I was like, oh, good. And she was like, he was screaming. And I was like,
Oh, good.
I felt so bad. Like, obviously, forgive me, it was an accident. We was all playing. It was just unfortunate that. So now, like, anytime that anybody comes around my house and like they're like, I'll just place this like glass on the floor so I can drink from it. I'm like, here's a table, put it on a fucking mat. And people are like, why are you so paranoid? And I'm like, long story.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So have you guys got any gruesome stories?
Well, yes, actually, that the one you told me there reminded me of one. Okay. So this was back in 2015. So around the time when I was at US and I was graduating high school. And
can you explain Rus?
I think I've explained it a couple of times before, but essentially it's like a month of partying that all seniors in high school do. Nice. So you wear like matching trousers that you draw on, you have like cards and shit that you give out to kids, and essentially it's you party for an entire month.
Nice.
And it all leads up to,
it's crazy.
Yeah, so it kind of leads up to the 17th of May, which is our national day. And what happened was that this was the night before, which of course is one of the biggest party nights of that period. So we had a couple of mates over for a after party, starting to get like 5, maybe 6 a.m. And one of my mates decided it was a brilliant idea to get wrapped up in what is it called, like cling film?
Yeah,
if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So we kind of spun him around, wrapped him up in that, covering his arms and torso completely, and it was all fucking hilarious. Yeah, we were like 5 people wrapping him up until we realized that we had spent an entire roll doing that, and he couldn't get out. So how the fuck was we gonna get him out? So what ended up happening was that one of my mates went out to the kitchen in his flat and grabbed a kitchen knife.
Oh.
And he was standing there. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be careful. Fucking shit faced, and just went. Woof. Oh. And it was fine. We got the cling film off, but as we opened it up, we kind of realized that his t-shirt kind of separated. So did his stomach.
Oh.
So
you'd gutted him?
Essentially, yeah. Not so badly that anything came out, but he was bleeding fucking heavily. So we had to take him to the hospital quite quickly. And now he has a scar from the hang on, I don't know if I gotta stand up. But from around here, like right underneath his chest, all the way down to about his belly button.
Oh shit.
You'd fucking gutted him. Hold on, Pip's here. Say hello. Come on, girl.
Right, Bogan, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate it.
Hi, Ben. Come on, girl. You're being shouted. Come on, up you come.
Ben.
Oh, you dropped your ball.
Ben.
You dropped your ball. Come say hi to everybody. They're waiting to meet your acquaintance. Good girl. There she is. She's so tired. She's just been asleep. That's so Raze, have you got any stories like that? Any disgusting stories?
Nah. I'm kind of a calm guy. I don't do anything.
He's a mellow Swede.
A mellow Swede. Yeah, he's kind of chill,
Yeah.
as he said about the Swedish people earlier.
Yeah.
So, look at her. She's absolutely loving that. What are you doing? Did you just come to say hello to everybody? Right. Hold on then. So, shall we move on to the next story then? If Razor's got no tales to tell.
T-Bacon, thank you so much for
I'm sorry.
for the shout out. I really appreciate that, man.
T-Bacon. Right.
Thank you, T-Bacon.
T-Bacon. Mr. Paul. So we got Paul and Terry here
Good
now.
boy race.
Yeah.
Let's see how many bloody... Why do we get the black screen for a second? That's weird. Come on, internet.
mine does that as well.
And... No, not having it. Fuck it.
Didn't want to wait.
Oh, there we go. Boom. Right, so the next story. A man floods his entire bathroom.
Oh, I've seen this.
Have you?
This is fucking brilliant. Oh my god.
That's a good start. I'm glad. So, French YouTuber Cyril Schreiner ended up blocking his entire neighborhood's sewage system when he filled his bathtub with Orbeez.
What's Orbeez?
I don't know.
So,
Let's have a look.
Orbeez
Go on,
are like-
Jamie.
Yeah, they look like that, but essentially they're like tiny, tiny balls that you put in water, and once water gets to it, they kind of
Expand.
expand. Yeah,
Decent.
But what do you use them for?
just to look at.
Yeah, they're like
Honestly,
a toy,
it's like-
right?
yeah, there's like a toy for kids.
Okay, so a French YouTuber caused all sorts of trouble after his bathroom stunt went very, very wrong. Cyril Schreiner decided to fill his bath with Orbeez, silicone balls that expand in water, for his latest online video. But it didn't exactly go according to plan. Assuming that he hadn't thought the cleanup process through or considered scooping them out of the bathtub, he decided to pull the plug. Literally. At which point the jelly balls filled the pipes and started coming back up through the toilet and sink. It was at this moment Cyril realised he messed up. Should we click on the video? Please don't be an ad. Please don't be an ad. Please don't be an ad. Here we go. Oh, shit.
I think.
Is that
Oh my
water
God.
with them?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, that's the thing. What it doesn't show as well is that when he decides to try and flush it down the toilet again, not only water comes up, but of course
Shit.
sewage.
Oh,
Yeah.
Literal poo.
Yeah.
Let's fast forward. I need to see the shit coming out.
That's stupid. If
Mate, I love this. This is a fucking fantastic story.
This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Mate, where's the
he
shit?
seems to be so happy about it as well.
Yeah.
I need to... Mate, what? No, I'm sorry. I can't watch any more of this because it's just...
No,
but that's fucking hilarious.
But yeah. There's a whole bunch of clips of it on TikTok and everything. But essentially, yeah, what he did, he filled it up, pulled out the plug when he was done with the video. It all went all over his house. A couple of days later, I think a neighbor came over because it had come up their toilet as well,
Could you imagine that? Like,
and
you
asked,
just...
if he had anything to do with that.
You'd say no, obviously, wouldn't you? But,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
of
he's put it
course.
on YouTube, the fucking idiot.
Yeah.
So he's
And then, of
caught
course,
dead to rights.
police came as days went by, and all the Orbeez start to pop up throughout the sewage system underneath the city, and on the side of the road and everything.
That's so stupid of him. Why did he think that dropping them down down the system would be a good idea? That's really irresponsible of him. And
Yeah.
I hope he got fined.
I think
Oh,
it's
I
a
think it did, yeah.
conspiracy.
You think it's a
It's a
conspiracy?
conspiracy.
Yeah,
do you mean?
he knew what would happen, and he just did it for the clicks.
To
Yeah, it's
cause a
just a
reaction
sick
because
way
we're
to go
talking
about
about
it.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But still, he should get a massive fine for the cleanup, and he should
Oh,
be
yeah,
paying
yeah.
for all his neighbours'
yeah.
damage as well.
Yeah.
Dead chat. Okay.
Good talk, guys.
Yeah, we're all just like this. Right,
Yep.
moving on to the next one. So, man fell about laughing after spotting very rude vegetable in his weekly Tesco shop.
Okay.
Look at it.
Oh my god.
Look at it.
He looks so satisfied about having found it as well.
Do you think that he tried to put the little part of the carrot in his mouth? He looks like he's the sort of guy to go, can I fit this in? Not just the carrot, the whole carrot.
I mean, this is also a guy that knows when he's taking this picture, he's so satisfied with it because he
Yeah.
knows that it will get clicks.
Yeah, he's got his 15 minutes of fame, hasn't he? Look at him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he knows it.
He looks like the sort of guy that's been looking for the article for the last 10 years
Oh, yeah,
as a
yeah.
reason to get himself in the paper, doesn't he?
I
I
can
finally got
guarantee
it, Mum! Mum, you won't believe what carrot I found! It's got a micro penis!
I
Could
can
you imagine?
guarantee you, he's printed out that page and has it hung up on his fridge.
Mate, what? Mate, it's not in his fridge, Jamie.
From
It's
Daily
framed and it's in his lounge above his fireplace. So,
It's in a ceiling
he's-
above his bed.
he's 47. Let me see what else it says. Anything else decent? What the heck? Rude piece of veg was
Casey,
found.
what you're just saying, that's me, dude.
Wait, hang on. You don't sit in the bathtub while it fills up.
Oh yeah, I do.
What the fuck?
I
man?
understand the partially full bit, but not. Do you get in it when it's
Yeah,
like
see-
empty, Raise, and then it fill up from bottom to top?
Yeah, I go
Oh,
in
God.
Can't do
when it
that.
starts.
Jamie, should we
I
kick him
fill it
from the
up.
call?
Yeah, well, let's kick him.
I fill it up and then I like pull the plug and then I let it go down and then I'm going out.
Oh my god.
So, Terry has said there was a lady here in Oz who bought a bag of potatoes, and when she got them home, she found a live snake. Hashtag Australia.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Oh, that's great.
Fucking hell.
That's a great time, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right. Have any of you guys ever found anything rude? Any rude veg? Obviously,
Nah.
you find a carrot that looks just like a whole cock. Do you know what I mean?
I think the easy answer here is no, I haven't.
You haven't?
No,
No.
either.
Sorry. Right.
Corona.
Yeah, fuck off. Moving on to the next story. So, a reporter accidentally turns on Facebook face filters during the weather broadcast.
Oh, good.
So, he completed his weather report on snowfall in North Carolina with no idea Facebook filters had made him look like a spaceman and a cat during the live broadcast. The first legitimate snowfall we've seen this season. When was this article? Christ. 26th of Feb. Okay. So let's go down to the film. Oh, there he is.
Oh my god.
Mate. Googly eyes. Classic. Classic one. Classic. Oh, is that it? Ah, fuck.
Aw.
That was a no story, weren't it? That was a fucking no story. I thought it was going to be longer than that. I thought there was going
Yeah.
to be like several
did it for
That was
filters.
a short one.
Do you guys ever use filters?
No, not really.
Raise?
I've used them on Snapchat.
Matthew P108, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to
Thank
the
you
Marmalade
so much for the follow, Matthew P108. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
Squad. Oh my god.
Matthew P108, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
Marmalade.
Marmalade. Why did you call him a lady? You should have said Marmalade.
Oh.
Welcome to my ladies.
I am the future.
Okay then.
Good. Shall we move on to the next one?
Yeah, let's move on.
So, actually, let me move back to Maine before that story loads.
Yeah.
Raizem, we need to pick up where we left off, dude. How's Tinder going?
How's Tinder going?
Hold on, can I just pull up a let me what was that love playlist? Hold on. Royalty free
Love playlist.
playlist. What wondrous love is this? Here we go. Right, let's get that going.
I was actually trying some new pickup lines
You was?
when I was in
Okay.
America.
How did that go?
It's a completely other thing where you can say the pickup lines in English instead of Swedish, because in Swedish it just sounds bad. So I'm gonna see.
Have you been on any dates since the last podcast?
I'll take that as a yes.
No.
You've been on no
Uh,
dates in 62 days.
Yeah, I know. Sad, huh? Huh.
Raise them, come on. What is he pulling up? Child lines, Jamie?
Oh.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. This was the one I used.
Okay.
Do you believe in love? Do you believe in love at the first swipe?
Oh my god.
You used that for real
Oh my god.
on Tinder.
Yeah.
And what was the
That is so
reaction?
bad.
Raizem,
I don't know.
what was the reaction?
Oh, you know it.
Oh. Have you met her since?
No. that was when I was in Boston, and then we left like the same day.
Oh, did you meet with any girls in Boston?
No, I didn't.
What about Florida?
No, I didn't.
Nothing?
I was there with my father.
Oh,
It was hard.
a while ago? Or
Like-
just... Did you meet up with
Come on,
Alfred?
that's the ultimate wingman.
Yeah, true. It's gonna big you up, ain't it?
That's true. That's true.
Did you meet with your dad with Alfredo?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or my dad wasn't with me, but I met with
When you did.
Alfredo.
Yeah. Was that good, by the way?
Yeah, it was really good. He showed me around town. Took me to some clubs. We had some drinks.
So the real question is, how many girls are you messaging right now, Raizem?
How many girls I'm messaging
Yeah.
to? I don't know.
How many?
Not that much.
More than
I
5?
haven't been active at Tinder. So,
Are you
I
waiting?
haven't-
Are you waiting till you go elsewhere?
yeah.
So where are you going? Let's tell the
Uh,
tell the pod. Where are you going to, Raze? On your
Yeah,
adventure?
so some of you guys may know that
Oh, his mic
I'm
died.
fleeing.
Oh, there
Yep,
we go.
There we go.
What?
You're back.
Yeah,
You're back.
never mind. Carry on.
Oh. Some of you guys may know that I am leaving. I'm fleeing the country from Sweden.
Really?
Fleeing the corona. I'm going to Southeast Asia.
You're fleeing
Uh,
the corona, so therefore you're going to Asia.
Running from Sweden to China.
No.
Are you
not
going to
China.
Wuhan?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
going
you're
to the
not far from
Hubei
Wuhan.
province? Did I pronounce that right, Jamie?
Wuhan?
Wuhan and Hubei?
Yeah.
Hubei?
Hubei?
Okay, where are you
I
going?
have no idea.
Yeah, but I'm going first. The thing is, I haven't planned everything. The only thing I know is that I got one-way ticket to Thailand.
One-way ticket
And
to
that's
hell
about
and
it.
back?
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
So you're going to where in Thailand? Sorry, I missed that.
Bangkok.
You're going to Bangkok.
Yeah.
Okay. You
What a silence.
you are gonna Raizem, I have all faith in you to not get fooled. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? I need you to
Yeah,
pay
and then I'm going to Indonesia.
all I'm gonna say is trust your gut, Raizem.
Yeah.
Trust
Thank you.
your gut. Okay? Yes,
Yeah.
my hands are together as well.
Thank you, Pop.
I am praying for you, Pappy. I'm praying for you.
Thank you, Poppy.
Yes.
There you
Like,
go.
you've got
So
to.
that's where I'm starting, and then
Are you going to Bali? Because Terry's going to Bali.
yeah, I'm going to Bali.
Okay, so you two need
Is
to
he going to
organise.
Bali
Yeah,
and me?
yeah. Can
Yeah,
you organise a
in May.
meetup, please? And like, you can both join in on today's take from your mobile
Oh,
phone or
yeah.
laptop. We can have Terry in as a guest.
Reporting live from Bali.
Yeah.
Mate, that would be so good.
I would actually be sick.
Let me turn off this love playlist because this is getting weird now.
With the filters
Oh,
on.
the music on, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I had the love music on while he's talking about ladyboys in Thailand. Wait, what?
You didn't see what I sent in Discord then, did you?
What did you say? Hold on. Let me see this shit. Hold on.
It will be my 15th.
Did
trip
you look
to
in
Bali.
Discord, Raizem? What Jamie
Goddamn,
sent?
15 Holy shit.
Jamie, that's top draw, dude.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Terry, all I'm gonna say is Terry, if you're single and ready to mingle, just be careful. Raisem's on heat right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. And if you need any pickup lines, I'm.
Oh, his mic dropped out again. Then.
Yeah.
If you need any, you went.
Yeah,
If you need
both
any
of you keep
pickup
dropping
lines,
out for me.
that was the noise after. What did you say, Jamie?
I said both of you keep dropping out for me. Eagle Gaming 06, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad. How are you doing today, man?
Thank you.
Wait,
thank you,
hold on.
thank you.
Where is it?
Eagle Gaming 06, welcome to the Marmalade Squad. Thank you for the follow.
Raizem.
Eagle Gaming 06. Welcome to the My Lady Squad.
My lady squad. He just said it then for sure.
Oh my
Right,
god.
let's move on to. Oh, Terry said he's got to be the big spoon. Just
Yeah.
FYI, Raizem.
Yeah, I'm just a small guy. So that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so
How many feet am I?
how many
In
feet?
feet?
5'7", nearly.
Wait, how tall are
Yeah,
you?
5'6".
Yeah. And I'm 5'8",
I
and
gotta
Jamie's
search this
literally a
up.
foot taller than the pair of us. Raisin,
Yeah.
when we meet up with Jamie, you've got to sit on my shoulders, okay? And then we might be as tall as him.
Actually,
Oh, wait, Ray, so you're 167.
Yeah. No. No.
No, how tall?
173.
173. All right.
There's actually this is a good picture. This will be Jamie and me when we. I'm gonna send you the picture.
Oh, 5'6". Yeah. Okay. Never mind. You're 5'9". Damn, that's not too bad.
He's what, 167?
No,
No.
173.
You told me you was 5'6", Raisin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I thought that.
5.5.
I have no idea.
5'6", 7, 5, 8, 5.
You just said 5'9", Raisin. Jamie.
No. That was Terry. He's 5'9".
Oh, okay. So
See,
Terry's
I'm just a tall freak over here. And Matthew, thank you so much for the subscription, man. I really appreciate that.
Matthew P108 coming in hot with the sub. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
Well, he's already been welcome into the Marmalade Squad. So
Welcome again to the Marmalade Squad. The
then.
Marmalade Squad. Thank you very much for the subscription.
James, bring the picture I sent you on Discord.
Oh,
up.
hold.
That's me and Jamie.
Hold on then, dude.
Okay.
Hold on. Hold on. Because I need to... how do I do this? There we go. Did that work?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember them. Fucking hell, that's ages ago.
Great. Okay.
Oh, that's my childhood right there.
All right. So
Katja Kai och Ben de Ben.
I'm hurting.
Yes.
I'm hurting your ears. Sorry. Sorry, Paige. My bad. There we go. Is that better, Paige? If I'm hurting anybody else's ears, just in general, I presume I'll just shut up and let these guys speak. So, moving on to the next story. While we're on about love, woman takes
Alright.
ultimate revenge on date who tried using the same trick twice. So, I'm gonna burp. Sorry.
Been there, done that.
What?
Nah.
You've played a trick.
You tried to
twice?
run off the bill twice.
So Judy offered to pay for the dinner at the end of her first date with Steve, who she met on Tinder. Oh, sounds familiar,
Okay.
Raizem. After having a really nice time, but it soon became a habit. A woman who twigged on, that means like realised, that she was being used by a man she was dating, decided to teach him a lesson. When he tried using the same trick for a second time, Judy met Steve on a handsome businessman.
on a handsome businessman.
On a handsome
You
business
just had
date,
to
I was
put
going to
one.
say. On Tinder, and the pair made plans for dinner after talking and realising they had a lot in common. At the end of the meal, Judy said she'd offered to pay as something different to be nice because she had a really good time. Steve gratefully accepted, saying he would pick up the bill next time, and the pair made plans to see each other again a few days later. On the second date, Steve ordered almost everything on the menu, as well as wine, and reiterated his intention to take care of it all at the end. It was like a feast. It lasted several hours, Judy told the Ghosty podcast. But when it came time to pay, he confessed that he had left his wallet at home, and it was again left to Judy to splash the cash. Again, he promised to get it next time and walked off, leaving Judy with no choice than to pay the £100 bill, who was already...
Wait.
Go on.
He walked off before the bill was even paid?
Yeah, evidently so. She'd already
Fucking
travelled
wanker.
90 minutes to see him. She told a friend what had happened, who told her he must be one of those guys who wants free dinners. But I decided to give him another chance. She said, we went out again. It was another expensive restaurant, and he ordered a lot of entrees, mains, and plenty of wine. It was very boring. He was saying the same things he'd already said before. When it came time to pay, I was thinking, I hope he doesn't find a reason not to pay, and if he did, I'd teach him a lesson. When the pair were presented with a bill, Steve told Judy there was something wrong with his account, and she would have to pay the $125 bill yet again. So she put a plan into action. I laughed and said, my wallet was in the car, she said. So I left and never returned. I did a runner. I was laughing the whole time. I've never done that in my life. I just walked out. She added, I never knew this thing existed, but it's one of those things I've heard my girlfriend say that a lot of girls take advantage of the guy online and they want to go on free dinners. I actually did not even think for a second that there would be a guy out there taking advantage of a woman by having free dinners. I'm sure you guys have heard of those stories of guys just getting... Like, there's girls out there, isn't there? As you call them, professional hot girls that literally will just go out with guys to get dinners bought for them. Like, once a week, all year round. They'll go out with a new guy. Yeah. The guy will be a gentleman and pay for dinner.
Well, and I mean, how do you think I eat?
Well, I mean, you are a professional hot girl, Jamie.
Exactly. No, but that is fucked.
It's disgraceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hi, Shiv. Welcome.
Hello, Shiv.
Hello, Shiv.
Have you ever been out on a date, guys, and let the woman pay first date?
No.
Raise?
No.
Do you always pay? Are you a gentleman?
Yeah.
This is good for your rep, dude. Come on.
See,
don't say anything more.
Go, Raise.
Go on. No, Jamie, you go.
Nah, for dates, I've always been more the type of doing something at home. Like, I'll make dinner or something.
What?
No, but like as a first date, I'd rather do that because I've...
Show your culinary skills?
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, here's some fried eggs.
What, like this? Fried eggs?
Yeah, here's some fried eggs.
So the first time me and Sammy went out, it was like, because we'd met each other in college, but then we didn't actually start dating for like 4 years after.
Yeah.
And I was like, do you want to go out for a drink? And she was like, sure. And so we went out for a drink, and then me being the fat bastard I am, as you can tell, I was like, you having anything to eat? And she was like, I'm not eating. And I was like, sure, okay. Fish and chips for me, please. Straight in there. So she's just sitting there, like, sipping her Coke, and I'm like fucking wolfing down a massive portion of fish and chips. I did not give a flying fuck. Yeah, exactly.
This was good.
Yeah, this is really good. You should have had something. Just like spitting fish and chips over it. Have you guys ever done ever? Have you guys ever done something stupid on a date like that?
Well, see, that's the thing. I've never really been on that many dates, like except for taking Linda out.
Yeah. So have you ever done anything stupid that you thought, fuck, I shouldn't have done that when you first started dating?
That's a hard question.
Because
I was gonna say just be myself. That was pretty dumb, but
what? And that was regretful.
Yeah.
Great.
God, I bet she regrets it.
Well, she's stuck with you now.
Yeah.
Raise anything?
I don't think I've done anything stupid, but I've been at several bad dates.
Oh, okay.
Several.
Come on, give us one.
So...
I'm gonna run for a wee, but I can still hear you. Carry on.
I mean, there's not like a good story behind it. It was just bad. We didn't have like any chemistry at all, and I was just sitting there and okay, now I gotta pay this.
Oh.
And yeah, that was like it. And yeah, I was calling her when I got drunk a week later, and that was not good.
Of course you did. What?
Read Paige's story.
Oh yeah. Paige says she's been on 3 dates in total, and every time they left when they found out I'm blind. The first time it happened, I didn't even realize I had left and was talking to myself for about an hour before the waiter told me I was talking to myself. That is fucked.
Yeah, that's awful.
Oh my, that is fucked. Do management, hello, how's it going? What message do you mean?
How the fuck have I just directed whilst having a piss from the bathroom?
And you cut out for me.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Again. Yep.
Yeah. How the fuck did I just direct you guys from the bathroom whilst pissing? My skills are endless.
Oh.
What, James? What do you specialise in? Well, I can piss from another room and still direct a podcast.
Oh my god.
Go on, Jamie.
Have you seen what Terry wrote? My mate climbed out of the window in the toilet once to bail on a Tinder date and the bill.
Did you ever hear about that one? I think it was in China, where they tried to do that and their pants got trousers for English people. Their pants got caught as they were jumping out, and they were basically hanging with their bits out. And they had to get saved. I think they had to get saved by the fire department. They had to come and cut them free from their undergarments because they were
Ah.
essentially trapped on my ears, like all folded weird because it's been trapped. Yeah. So anything? Has anybody else got any funny stories? Not at the moment. Right.
The only thing
Go
I
on.
can like think of that is remotely close to that is it was I think it happened a couple of years ago, but the girl in England who took a shit at a Tinder date's house and it didn't flush, so she took it, threw it out the window,
The
not
shit.
realizing, yeah, not
She
realizing.
grabbed the shit. How? That must have been some firm ass shit.
Well, essentially what happened, she took it, threw it out the window.
Oh no.
But what she didn't realize was that the window had 2 layers, so only the inside was open.
Oh no.
So the shit fell in between the windows, and they had to get the fire department to come fix it.
The shit fell
'Cause-
in between
yeah,
the windows.
in between like the windows. So she, of course, I think if I remember correctly, she went after it, trying to grab it up again. And
She's trying to
got stuck.
recover her shit.
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna fucking find it.
Dude, this is so bad right now.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck do you try to recover a shit and get trapped?
It's...
And then the fire department has to save you. Oh, you sent me the link, yeah? Is it on Discord?
And how do you explain it?
Jamie, where are you sending me in today's
Sending
text?
it, yeah.
Okay, got it.
So this is from BuzzFeed that reported on it.
Okay, let me flick onto the relevant thing. Okay, firefighters rescued a woman on a Tinder date who apparently got stuck trying to remove a bag of her own poop. Okay, settle in because this story is wild. Liam Smith, a post-grad sociology student from Bristol, created a GoFundMe page to raise money for a new window because it was broken when his date got stuck trying to retrieve her poop in a bag. Smith says he and the woman, who wants to remain anonymous, went to Nando's, Cheeky Nando's, on a Tinder date and then went back to his house to drink wine and watch Scientology documentary. This is Liam, whose first date involved a bag of poo and his companion being rescued by fire crews. Speaking to... don't give a shit. He says his date decided to go to the toilet, but when it wouldn't flush, she, for some reason, apparently decided to put her poop in a bag and try to throw it out the window. Okay. But what she didn't realise is that due to what Smith calls a design quirk, the poop didn't travel very far, but got stuck in a gap between another window. Oh, there's a double layer. What? In case you can't see the bag of poop, we've labelled it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
But because his date is apparently an amateur gymnast, she was convinced that she could reach into the window and retrieve the poop, however she subsequently got stuck. Even though she was stuck, she did apparently manage to remove the bag of poop, Smith wrote. She climbed in head first after her own turd reached deeper into the window, bagged it up and passed it out over the top and back into the toilet whence it came. After the poop had apparently been flushed away, the fire brigade turned up. Firefighters tweeted to say it had been an eventful evening. Smith said the firefighters rescued his date, but it meant that the window had to be removed. Holy shit. Unfortunately, although they rescued my date, unharmed from what must have been a rather unpleasant confined space to find yourself in, imagine the smell of shit going up her nostrils. In the process, they had to completely destroy the window with all their special fire tools. I'm not complaining they did what they had to do. He said that he had been quoted £300 to replace the window, and that as a student he wouldn't be able to afford it. After going viral, Smith says he received offers to have his window replaced for free, and will be donating all the money raised by via his GoFundMe to 2 charities. One will be firefighters charity and the other focusing on building and maintaining flushing toilets in the developing world. Oh man,
I want to know if they went on a second date after.
yeah, mate. Imagine if they're married now.
Oh my god.
Look at the fucking firefighters just fucking.
And one day he's going to be sat there. So kids, here's the story of my first date with your mum.
Imagine. Oh my god.
The one
That's
that Terry posted as
mental.
well. Yeah, I've heard that too. I read a story where a girl had to fish her poo out of the toilet that wouldn't flush. She put it in the kitty litter, and when a date asked if she had shit in the kitty litter, she just denied it and said it must have been the cat. To which he replied, his cat died 2 weeks ago.
Oops.
That's fucking brilliant.
So much.
Absolutely caught out, mate. Absolutely fucking caught out. That's brilliant. Oh, I love that.
being your first fire call as a probation.
Oh my god, yeah.
I literally love that shit. Okay. Moving on to the next story. So, I don't know if you guys heard about this in Scandinavia, but Tradition behind women proposing on a leap year. Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
On the 29th of February, women are allowed to propose to men. So, the tradition of women proposing on February 29th is said to date back to an agreement in the 5th century, which included the stipulation which gave men a warning that it could be about to happen. Although the expectation of men having to be the ones to get down on one knee is a bit old-fashioned now, the tradition remains that leap years offer women the chance to take full control. Did any of you guys know any friends that did this year? I do.
No.
I knew two friends that did this year. Unfortunately, for anyone getting sick of their man dragging their feet, 2020 offers the perfect chance for you to hurry those wedding plans along. Although our calendars contain 365 days in the year, the Earth actually takes roughly 365.25 days to orbit the Sun, given the need to include an extra day once every 4 years to keep things consistent. One such day will occur this month when February is, well, that was last month, is given 29 days post 28, and women around the world will take the opportunity to flip the traditional proposal on its head. But how did it all start? Women proposing on leap days is believed to date back to the 400s, and an Irish nun called Saint Bridget, sick of women having to wait around for their man to pull their act together and propose, she lobbied Saint Patrick to allow women to do it instead, and she was successful-ish. He gave her 1 day every 4 years. But it's said that the agreement was considered a huge win. Women were handed control once every 1,461 days. The tradition goes that St. Patrick weaved a small requirement in terms of conditions designed to warn men who weren't keen on getting to the altar anytime soon of what may be about to happen. Rule states that women had to wear breeches or a scarlet petticoat if they were planning on producing a ring, giving men advance notice if they wanted to leg it. Interestingly, a survey of 2,700 people by the Love Honey found more than a quarter of women said they would propose on a leap year. With famous examples of women asked for their partner's hand in marriage include Bella Mackey, no fucking clue, Radio 1 DJ Greg James, I know who that is. Should we have a look who Bella Mackey is?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
No, I know Greg James is.
Yeah, same. Who
is she? Okay, she looks alright. Look at images.
She seems to be an author.
No. Oh, okay. She is Greg James's other half.
Oh, okay.
Okay, makes sense. Right. 27% say they would do the same. If you can hear Pip scratching, guys, I apologise. More than a third thought the whole idea was outdated and sexist. You mean like normal proposal? But 48% were happy with the tradition. 2/3 of those asked said that they would be happy to propose on a leap year. So what are you waiting for? Guys, has anybody in the chat ever proposed to somebody on a leap year? What does this say? Hold on. Imagine that being your... Oh, okay. Cornball. Okay, I think that was about the old thing. So, Jamie, are you and Linda engaged?
Nope. We've been talking about it, but we gotta fix everything else first.
Yeah.
Raizem. Welcome Linda to the chat.
Hey, Linda, waiting for the proposal.
Oh yeah.
Raizem proposed to the hand. Pamela Henderson.
Pamela Henderson, yeah.
Yeah. Does she?
I can live with her.
Does Pamela Henderson and Russell the Love Muscle go on dates regularly?
Oh yeah.
You're not the only dude. You're not the only one. That makes 3 of us, all here on camera right now. Just raise him. Just you know how it's nothing right now. Wait till you get married. It's even less than nothing. Okay. Bam! Boom! Booyaka shot. Sammy, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Don't hurt me when you get home.
Well, okay. So since you're the only one married, then how did you propose?
How did I propose?
Oh, yeah.
I won't go into... Right, okay, so...
I won't go into detail.
No, I will go into detail, but I won't. So basically, there's a place in the UK that's got the same matching name as her surname.
Okay.
So I took her to this village where this place is. And it's a massive manor hotel. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're looking at about... I think it was about 600 quid for a night. So it wasn't cheap. It was quite pricey. No. Compared to the average Premier room, which is about 80 quid for a night. So we went there. I took her for like a spa day. We went in the pool, had massages. So the silly arse masseuse who she'd got goes, "Do you think he's going to propose?" And she went, I didn't actually think about it. Because we was going away all the time back then, you know, before we was married and we had money. You know. But yeah, so the fucking stupid arse masseuse just dropped it, and she was like, I didn't think he was going to, but now you've mentioned it, maybe. And then she just sort of got over it, forgot about it. So, right, so I'd got like the ring in my pocket and that. No, in fact, I'd got it in a shoe, like my dress shoes, you know, like the smart shoes to go for the night. And it was on bonfire night that we got engaged. She loves fireworks, she loves a bonfire, you know, she loves all that November the 5th bullshit that we celebrate here in the UK. And we went, basically I'd hired like the room that had a balcony overlooking the lake. It was beautiful. And so I goes, come on, let's get a sparkler and let's have a look. And we step outside, and because we're in the middle of the countryside, just fuck all fireworks. Not a single fucking firework for miles. You can see this black night sky for probably about 100 miles around you. You're just looking around like, where the fuck are the fireworks at, dude? I pull these sparklers out, right? And for whatever reason, because it was so cold and damp outside, the fucking sparklers won't fucking light. So I'm fucking, come on, you bastard. I'm lighting these matches, trying to fucking light the sparklers, and they're just not fucking lighting. I'm like, ugh, this is not going to plan. This is not going to plan. So I goes, babe, just hold the sparklers for me. And I goes, I'm going to light them. And I do the old shitty casual, like, fucking shoelace. Crouch down on one knee. Ring comes out of the pocket. Will you marry me? And she's like, hold on, my camera's gone blurry. We're back. I go, will you marry me? And she goes, yeah. She was so shocked, like it was just like everything that I wanted. The reason that I'd hired this balcony, I was hoping we'd go outside, there'd be fireworks going off, fucking sparkler would be lit, we'd go, yeah, engaged. But it was just like no sparkler, no fireworks. And then she was just so shocked to give her the ring. Obviously, she puts the ring on, she's buzzing, she's so shocked. She was like, oh, the fucking, the girl, the masseuse mentioned it earlier, but I didn't like really think much of it. I was like, fucking, I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna kill that bitch, you know? It was fucking, oh god, it was fucking funny. But yeah, so Jamie, if you want any help with proposal ideas, just let me know. I'll help you. No problem. I'm experienced.
Let me know as well.
Raizem, sure thing. Sure thing.
Raizem will give me the perfect pickup line to give.
Yeah, Raizem. So the question is, when you return from Bali, are you going to bring Terry with you?
As my wife?
As your plus one?
You're going to be engaged.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Guys, I've got some news. Me and Terry are married.
Meet Terry.
You may have seen him on the channel known as Barry Bogan.
Yeah, for sure.
Good. Okay, so shall we move on to the last
Barry, will you marry me?
Oh gosh,
Says...
that was a shit proposal, dude. Come on.
Yeah, that was weird.
Hold on. Fucking push back off your chair a little bit. Actually, get down on one fucking knee. Be a man about it. Move the cardboard fucking box out the way. It's in the
okay. Wait.
Fucking don't got fuck all in it yet.
Oh my
Don't hurt your back, you twat. Okay, here we go. Is that a fucking ring? Where did you get that engagement ring from?
Barry, I've been waiting for this moment my entire life.
Somebody clip this.
Will you marry me?
Terry, what do you say? We're all fucking waited with bated breath on chat here. Oh my god, this is the first proposal on today's take. Oh my god, he said yes!
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 Fuck yeah, dude. Smashed it out the park, Raizem. 1 for 1 on the old proposal game, man. That's amazing. Pip, come up here. Come celebrate. Come on. Raizem, congratulations. Come on.
I stretched my leg.
Come wish Raizem congratulations. Oh my goodness. She's got a ball in her mouth. What? Are you okay?
Shit. I stretched my leg.
Okay, so you're engaged, but now you're missing a hamstring.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She came to celebrate. She wishes you congratulations. Look.
I need to practice the karate kicks.
I think you do. Oh, fuck. Just fucking launch yourself. Okay, moving on to the last story.
Shiv
of the
also
day.
said that Tyler proposed to her in his bedroom.
Oh, nice.
Sounds nice.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Right, so Mum does the school run and realises she left the children at home. Okay. Before we start this story, did you ever see the story of David Cameron, the former Prime Minister of the UK, who left his child in a pub?
Oh, yeah.
He literally just drove home. Where's my daughter? Fucking left her in the pub, ain't I? Christ. So her mum filmed the moment she realised that she'd headed off on the school run without ever putting her children in the car, and people are loving her hilarious reaction. Her mum left the children baffled when she headed off on the school run without them. The woman realised her glaring mistake. She was en route and took out her phone to capture the moment. Filming the empty passenger seat next to her and panning round to show the unoccupied chairs in the back, she struggles to talk between fits of laughter. With a huge belly laugh, she says, I'm driving to school without my kids. I'm taking the kids to school and I don't even have them in the car. Look at this. Is there a video? Ah, fuck
Has to
you.
be.
No.
Ah.
Nah, fuck you. Right. You guys ever forgot your kids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all my kids.
All the fucking time.
Well, actually, no, but something similar happened to me.
Go on.
So, my dad was driving me and my little sister, dropping her off in kindergarten, and then he was going to drop me off at school.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what happened. He must have been so fucking stressed because he dropped her off at the kindergarten. I was sat in the car waiting, and then he came back, just drove straight to work, which was about an hour away from where my school was. Only to, pull up the car, park everything, look back as he was grabbing his shit and was like, oh, fuck, you're still here. So, yeah, that was the day I didn't go to school.
Oh, that's class. Did you go to work with him for the day?
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's always a great time. I remember when I used to be, like, if you had a sick day, because my mum obviously still had to go to work, she'd be like, just come to work for the day. I'd be like, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're too sick to go to school, but not too sick to go to work.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. Go on, Raze. What was you going to say?
This is a quite weird story actually. My grandpa is he got a lot of thoughts in his mind. He's like he don't remember everything.
Yeah.
Like what he needs to do and all that. So when my father was born, he forgot him at the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
What?
he was going home to get something, and then he got stuck with something in his mind, like, oh, I need to do this and I need to do this and I need to do this. So when he was supposed to pick up my grandma and my father, he just forgot about it. So they had to hitchhike home.
Oh
And,
my god.
And my father was delivered in like a card box.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's really funny.
That's fucking brilliant. Dude,
But
for
he's
real.
a really loving grandfather. So
Sounds it.
he just got like a lot of things in his mind and he forgets about things. But he's amazing.
So Paige says, like, I was legit getting ready for school, got in the car with my mum, got to school, did tutor and started first period before I realised I didn't have Harlow on me. Jamie, who's Harlow?
Harlow's a guide dog.
Oh, brilliant. So you was like all the way through and then Harlow just wasn't there. Well done for managing all of that. That's amazing. How did you manage to do it, Paige? Like, how did you... That's mental. Fair play. So, Raizem, have we got any game today or no?
Mr. Game Master.
Mr. Game Master. Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Did I give you
How
not
we
enough
should
time
do
to
it.
prepare? Or have you got one?
Well. I want to bring the chat in. We got a
Okay.
lot of people in the chat today, I think.
I'm
Okay.
going to go grab a drink while you explain.
Okay, go. Jamie, listen.
Yeah, Jamie, you know. I think he knows it. So this game is called What Do You Meme?
Uh-oh. Okay.
So, what I'm thinking is that the chat can send pictures,
Uh-oh.
and then we're having a competition. Who's doing the best meme to the picture?
What do you mean, doing the best meme? Like, what, have we got to put a catchphrase to it?
Yeah, the caption.
Oh,
The
okay.
caption.
Okay. So people have got to send... Okay. Okay, Anybody? Okay, I'm bamboozled here. If anybody's got any pictures to send, and then we've got to come up with a caption. Oh, here comes Casey. Okay, come on, Casey, hit us with it.
And then we'll do the captions, and we have a vote.
Okay,
Yeah, that sounds good.
come on then, Casey. Come true, Casey. Let's see what you've got, brother.
Come true,
Come
Casey.
true, brother. Let's see what you're. Thank you for following Ice Wallacom. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
You saved that.
Ice
I was so prepared for
Wallacom.
you to say it.
What? What do you
Welcome
mean?
to
Say
the
it
Marmalade
different.
Squad.
Read it slowly.
Oh. Needy got me. I'm just too clever, evidently. Okay, so JKD03, she doesn't actually look at the chat. She's actually got a voice. How did you describe it, Jamie? A audio description?
Audio description software. She's a lot better than me at explaining it.
Yeah,
but
she's got an audio description, JKD. So it literally reads out everything we're typing to her. Ice Wallacom.
How's it going, dude?
You're welcome.
But thank you for the follow and welcome to the Marmalade Squad, dude.
I'm sure it read it out as intended
Welcome
for
to
Paige.
Marmalade Squad.
Okay, Casey, where the fuck are these pictures, dude? Come on, man. I thought you was coming true for us, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
JKD coming in hot with a follow. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad. Mate, hold the fuck on.
welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
Yeah, I gotta be more energetic when I say it. Jesus.
What? Because we're way more
Yeah, you're way more
enthusiastic?
energetic. I'm usually like JKD03. Thank you so much for the follow, man. Welcome to the Marmalade
Nah,
Squad.
you have
How
to
you
go,
doing today?
JKD, welcome to the Marmalade Squad, boy.
You need to do this song,
What?
Jamie. Marmalade, marmalade.
Oh, wait, hang on. Actually,
Squad.
I think you should get that as a fucking rhythm, Jamie, to play when people actually follow.
Marmalade,
Oh,
marmalade. Welcome to the Marmalade Squad.
yeah, I know it's a fucking mess behind me. But fucking check what I gotta make sure that I can show this properly. Fucking check what I found at the store here the other day.
Fucking marmalade?
with Paddington on. I
hashtag.
was so fucking
Are you,
hyped.
Jamie, is that a sponsorship deal?
At Golden Shred, if you could please sponsor me with marmalade, that would be fantastic.
have it
Twitch.tv
all over
forward
your
slash
Yeah.
forward slash ShemsH.
/ShemsH.
That was
Same
hot,
goes to Monster. If you sponsor me too, I'll be very much appreciate that.
Monster. Just FY, he said Monster. He wants to be sponsored by Monster. Just in case nobody heard.
Monster, if you hear this.
Monster. This is not an ad for Monster, but if anybody likes Monster and people want Monster, then Jamie will happily be sponsored by Monster Energy
Yeah,
Drinks.
I'd very much be sponsored by
The black
Monster
and
Energy
green
drinks. Thank you
Monster
so
Energy
much.
Drinks. Yep. Jamie, what are you drinking there? Is that Cola Monster or...
Oh god, no! It's just regular Coke.
Oh, well, that's bullshit then. You can't be sponsored by me if you're not drinking it on stream.
So if I knew about this game, I would have come prepared. Maybe we should do this another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the
Paige
next time,
said-
get your memes ready. Go on.
So Paige said, so I use a software called Audio Description that describes everything that is happening on screen. But at the moment it's down, so I'm just listening to the podcast. And for the chat, I use something called VoiceOver that reads the chat for me instead.
There you go.
Can we get a command in the chat for this?
Yeah, honestly. Casey, you have the ability to make a command. Could you please do that?
Brilliant. Okay, so, guys, have you got anything more that you want to bring up today?
And so you were cutting out. What was that?
Yeah.
Have you guys got anything more you want to raise for today?
Raise-
93.
No?
Shit joke, Jamie.
Come on.
Tumbleweed.
TV
Tumbleweed.
Raizem93. Go and give me a follow. Thank you.
So, if you're not already following, there, it's up there. Hold on, let me bring that back in. Up, wait, there somewhere.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv /Raizem93. Twitch.tv /J2TheM. And you're already here, but Twitch.tv /ShemsH. Guys, we appreciate you all being here. We are gonna go and raid. JKD, thank you very much for the bits.
Let's raid.
Civ Tyler King.
Yeah, raid Civ Tyler K.
Is he live?
I'll do it.
Is he live? Oh my god. Hashtag raid Civ Tyler K. That's hashtag
And
raid
JD, thank you
Civ
so much
Tyler
for
K.
the 500-bit cheer. I really, really appreciate that, man.
Holy shit, motherfucker.
Okay, so join us as we raid Civ TarDK. Thank you guys so much. Who wants to do the official outro for the ShemsH channel? If
We're
any of you
waving.
remembers it. No, that's not my outro, guys. Come on.
Raise him, just wave like this. Put me
What?
and you raise him.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll be
Stay
back
weird.
again tomorrow with a brand new stream. So until I see you then, you stay happy, stay weird, stay fucking amazing. I will see you guys around.
Bye.
Bye.